Kolkata, the city of joy, found itself draped in a veil of sorrow and anger. A tragic incident shook the city's conscience, leaving its citizens grappling with shock and disbelief. The victim, a young woman full of dreams, became the unfortunate symbol of a system seemingly unable to protect its own. The incident sparked outrage, igniting protests and demanding accountability. The incident involved a young woman returning home from work late one evening. She was attacked, brutally assaulted, and left for dead. Details of the incident, slow to emerge but horrifying in their implications, sent shockwaves through the city. The woman, fighting for her life, succumbed to her injuries several days later. Public anger erupted, fueled by the sheer brutality of the crime and the apparent lack of safety for women in the city. The medical community, tasked with saving the young woman's life, shared the public's grief and anger. The incident had shaken them to their core, as they were not just healers, but also members of the same society that was now demanding justice. Doctors, who had witnessed the horrific consequences of the attack firsthand, took to the streets in protest. Their white coats, usually symbols of hope and healing, became emblems of resistance and solidarity. They demanded better security at hospitals, particularly for female staff working late hours. The call for enhanced safety measures was not just for their own protection, but for the future of healthcare workers everywhere. They also called for swifter police action and stringent legal measures to prevent such heinous crimes. The medical community's voice was clear. They wanted immediate and effective changes to ensure such tragedies never happened again. The doctors' protest, a silent march through the heart of the city, brought Kolkata to a standstill, amplifying the collective demand for justice. The silence spoke volumes, echoing the pain and determination of a community united in their quest for a safer, more just society. A nation's anger, media coverage, and public outcry. The tragic incident that shook the nation was not just another news story. It was a catalyst for widespread outrage and demand for change. The tragic incident and the subsequent protests became a national headline. People from all walks of life took to the streets, demanding justice and accountability. Media coverage, both traditional and social, played a significant role in shaping public opinion. The relentless reporting kept the issue alive in the public consciousness, ensuring it could not be ignored. Graphic details of the case, shared widely, fueled public anger and brought the issue of women's safety to the forefront. Social media became a platform for collective grief and activism, amplifying voices that demanded change. The incident sparked debates about the efficiency of law enforcement, the judicial process, and the accountability of those in power. Experts weighed in, offering various perspectives on the systemic issues at play and the deep-rooted societal biases that often perpetuate violence against women. The public outcry led to a renewed focus on women's rights, with rallies and campaigns pushing for meaningful reforms and greater protections. Justice delayed, justice denied, the aftermath. In the wake of the protests, authorities initiated investigations and made arrests. The case, however, has been plagued by delays and allegations of evidence mishandling. The slow pace of justice has further fueled public frustration, highlighting systemic flaws and a lack of urgency in addressing crimes against women. The victim's family, still grappling with their loss, continues to seek justice, their fight embodying the struggle for a safer society. Reflections. A long road ahead. This journey is not just about the physical distance we cover, but the emotional and societal strides we must take together. The Kolkata incident, while a stark reminder of the vulnerability of women, also underscores the power of collective outrage in demanding accountability. It shows how communities can come together, united in their grief and anger, to push for meaningful change. The incident compels us, as a society, to introspect on the deep-rooted biases that perpetuate such violence. It forces us to question our own roles in either perpetuating or challenging these harmful norms. It necessitates a comprehensive approach, reforming law enforcement, ensuring swift justice, and creating systems that support victims. We must also hold those in power accountable for their actions and inactions, and fostering a culture of respect and safety for women. This involves education, awareness, and a collective commitment to change the narrative around gender and safety. The incident serves as a grim reminder that the fight for a just and equitable society is far from over. It is a call to action for all of us to remain vigilant and proactive in our efforts. The road ahead is long and arduous, but the pursuit of justice for the victim and countless others must continue unabated. Every step we take, every voice we raise, brings us closer to a world where everyone can feel safe and respected.